What makes life worth living in the face of death? What if the future you've worked so hard for disappears in an instant? Welcome back to A Book and a Snap review, where we unlock the wisdom hidden within pages that can truly change us. Today, we dive deep into a book that is not just a memoir, it's a masterpiece that asks, what does it mean to truly live? How do we make peace with our own mortality? When Breath Becomes Air is the breathtaking memoir of Dr. Paul Sudhir Arul Kalanithi, a brilliant neurosurgeon diagnosed with terminal lung cancer at just 36. Stay with me, because today we're going to unpack 10 life-transforming lessons from this book that will forever change how you see life, success, and even death itself. Paul Kalanithi wrote, "Even if I'm dying until I actually die, I am still living." Paul had worked tirelessly to become a world-class neurosurgeon, then cancer. It would have been easy to give up, to let despair consume him. But Paul chose to live. His story is a powerful reminder that we don't have control over how much time we get, but we do have control over how we use the time that we have. Are we going to spend it chasing empty dreams, or are we going to grab life by the horns and wring every drop of meaning from it? What dream are you postponing because you think you have time? What brings a fire to your soul, but you've been too afraid to go after? Drop it in the comments. I want to know. Paul asked a profound question. If the unexamined life was not worth living, was the unlived life worth examining? Paul's ambition was not just about being the best surgeon, it was about finding meaning in his work. He understood that true fulfillment comes from aligning our work with our values, with what sets our souls on fire. Are you working for success, or are you working for meaning? Are you chasing a paycheck, or are you pursuing a passion that makes you jump out of bed in the morning? Paul wrote, "Everyone succumbs to finitude. Most aspire to a life of meaning, but few achieve it." Before cancer, Paul was busy chasing his career, but when he realized his time was limited, his priorities shifted. Suddenly the things that seemed so important before, the titles, the accolades, the material possessions, they all faded away. What emerged were the things that truly mattered: love, connection, and the present moment. He realized that life wasn't about the destination, it was about the journey, and about who we choose to share it with. If you had only 1 year left to live, what would you do differently today? What relationships would you mend? What dreams would you finally pursue? Chapter 4. Love is the strongest force in the face of death. Paul's relationship with his wife Lucy was tested but strengthened in his final days. Instead of pulling apart, they grew closer. They even decided to have a child despite knowing Paul might not live to see her grow up. They taught us that love isn't about clinging to someone, it's about cherishing every moment, every laugh, every tear. Are you showing love to those who matter most? Are you nurturing those relationships, or are you taking them for granted? Tell the people you love how much they mean to you. Show them, don't just say it. Chapter 5. Success without fulfillment is empty. Paul Sudhir Arul Kalanithi was at the peak of his career when he was diagnosed. Suddenly, titles and achievements meant little. He had achieved what so many of us strive for: success, recognition, prestige, but it wasn't enough. It was hollow without true fulfillment, without the deep satisfaction that comes from living a life of meaning. What mattered was how he spent his remaining days, the impact he made on others, and the love he shared with his family. Don't wait until you lose everything to realize what truly matters. Don't let life pass you by while you're busy chasing empty goals. Chapter 6. Death is not the end, our legacy lives on. Paul's physical presence may have diminished, but his spirit, his message, his legacy, they live on. His words continue to inspire millions to live more intentionally, to cherish their loved ones, and to find meaning in the face of life's greatest challenges. Your impact outlives you. The way you touch the lives of others, the kindness you spread, the love you give, it creates ripples that extend far beyond your years. What legacy are you building? Write it down, share it with the world. Chapter 7. Writing makes us immortal. Paul couldn't save lives as a doctor anymore, but through writing he continues to touch hearts. His words are a testament to the power of storytelling, to the way that our experiences, even our pain, can connect us to others and create something beautiful and enduring. Your challenge? Start sharing your story. Someone out there needs it. Your voice matters. Chapter 8. Paul could have let cancer define him, but instead, he chose how to live his final days, with purpose, love, and presence. Paul's journey reminds us that we have the power to choose how we respond to life's challenges. Are you truly living or just existing? Are you letting fear hold you back, or are you stepping into your power and creating a life that lights you up? Chapter 9. Paul had everything: wealth, prestige, a bright future. But time was the one thing he couldn't buy, and as his time grew shorter, he realized just how precious it truly was. He learned to savor the small moments, the everyday miracles that we often take for granted. Are you wasting time on things that don't truly matter? Are you scrolling through social media, numbing yourself with distractions? Or are you truly present for the precious moments that make up a life? Chapter 10. Paul realized that meaning isn't something we find. It's something we build through our actions, our relationships, and how we impact others. It's about showing up every day and striving to be a little bit better, a little bit kinder, a little bit more present. Stop waiting to find your purpose. Start creating it today. What impact do you want to make on the world? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Paul's journey was tragic, but his message is powerful. Life is short, but it can be deeply meaningful if we live with intention. He found a way to turn his pain into a legacy that continues to inspire millions. What if we all lived like that? What if we stopped postponing happiness, stopped chasing empty goals, and started living fully right now? Consider this, what if we all lived like that? Now, here's my challenge for you. Think about one thing you've been postponing, whether it's a dream, a conversation, or a bold move. Take action today. Thank you for watching.